Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. So today we are doing the update for Women Who Rock Project Pan. This was, oh my god, excuse me, I literally just drank some tea and then ran up the stairs. This was created by Cece from the Diva Next Door, Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty, and Ruth from Ruth Foley here on YouTube. And this goes from August 26th of 2022 to August 26th of 2023. And this is basically a make it your own project pan using the prompts that they've created. And I decided to pull in all the prompts right away, which was probably not a great idea on my part. I don't know that I'll be doing that moving forward. I love the idea of it, but because I take part in so many projects, I find it very hard to reach for things, especially when I have like hyper focus on some other items in my collection. But there will be definite changes happening before the end of this project. So we have a few more months. It ends in August and it is now March. Sorry. Oh my gosh, it's March. So let's go ahead and talk about all my progress. The first one is the Shine by SD eyeshadow in No Limit, which I am wearing on my inner corner right now. You can't really see it too much, but it's got like a hint of a glowy, peachy melon color. I really love it. But this is the shade right here, and my initial goal was to complete it, but I no longer want to do that. I don't want to rush through an eyeshadow, and I have so many in my collection that there's no way I'm going to go through a bunch of entire eyeshadows. So I've changed this just to hit pan, or it'll just stay in until the end of the project. But you can see I have a really good little dip going there. And I'm still a little ways from pan, but I mean, if I keep using it in my inner corner, I should be able to get to pan eventually. I currently have 11 uses on that eyeshadow. And then the next one is e.l.f. Putty Blush in Turks and Caicos, and that is this blush right here. I have not used this in the last month. I want to use it 15 times, and I've used it 8, and it looks like that. You can see I have a good dip going in that as well. But I just haven't reached for it because I am trying to focus on another blush currently. And then the next one is, oh sorry, I'm not even telling you what prompts these are for, my goodness. So the Shine by SD eyeshadow was for Beyonce Run the World Girls. Wow, where is my brain in the beginning of this? This is a product from a female-owned brand, so that's why I went with Shine by SD, because it is a female-owned brand. And then Helen Reddy, which is I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar, a product that gives you confidence, and blush always gives me confidence. It's just that little extra bit of color to the cheeks and just makes you look fresh and alive. And of course, that's the one I went for, the e.l.f. Putty Blush. The next one is for Krista McAuliffe, which she died on the Challenger. She was a teacher, I believe. And she is, you select the prompt for a rising star, an item that rose to the occasion. And for that, I chose another blush, which is a beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous drugstore blush from Milani. And this is in the shade Nude Kiss 110. I'm so sad that I'm not touching this because I have so many other things I need to focus on, because this is absolutely stunning. If I can convince you to buy one blush of most of my collection, like for cream, buy this one. It's so good. And you can get it on sale, I'm sure. And then the next one, this one I have four uses on, and I want to go to pan on it, so it's not going to happen, I don't think, before the end of the project, because I do have so many blushes in different projects, especially even in this one alone. I have so many. The next prompt is for Rachel Platten, Fight Song, a product that you have to fight to open or you have to fight to use up. And for that one, I went with another blush because blush takes me forever to use. So I went with a MAC blush in the Extra Dimension finish, and this is in Just a Pinch. And I want to use this 10 times, and I've currently used it 7. So I have 3 more uses to go. I could probably top a little bit on today, but I'm liking the way my blush is looking, so I'm going to leave it. But I will use that very soon. I only have 3 uses, so hopefully that'll be out by the next update. I think I said that last time. But I was working on something else, and until that's done, then I'll get to those other ones. For Princess Diana, something tough but beautiful, I decided to go with the JD Glow eyeshadow in No Way, which is a single eyeshadow, and I believe it is it this one? No, that's this one right here. Yeah, okay. This one here, No Way. And I want to use this one 10 times, and I've used it 8. I don't believe I've used that at all. I could top a little bit off in like the outer portion, but I just don't want to add things just to get that little extra use if I'm not actually putting it in a look. So I might do that at some point, but I'm not going to add it right now. So only 2 more uses to go and that can roll out. So hopefully I can get that done for the next update as well. There's a lot of ones that just have a few uses. So if I can just focus on these, I can roll a bunch of things out. The next thing is for Martina McBride. This one's for the girls. Something that makes you feel beautiful. And for this, I chose the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Georgette. And I wanted to use this 10 times. And I reached that goal because I actually needed to focus on some stuff. So I decided to focus on this. And you can see I have a really nice dip going in that. Really, really good dip going. So that makes me feel really good about that. So that one will actually be a rollout, which is so nice. Finally, and then I can use one of the other ones to get that rolled out. The next prompt is for Frida Kahlo, and that is a pop culture product or Latinx brand. And for that, I selected the Melt Cosmetics Highlight in Pink Moon, which I feel like goes perfect with this blush and would be really, really nice in the summer because it's a cool tone blush, but, or not blush, highlight, sorry. But it's like it's almost really nice with my skin shade. Like you can see it, but it's not like, I don't know, here it's a little too pink, but on my face when I'm wearing like bronzer or highlight or blush or something, if I tap this just ever so lightly on top of like in between the highlight and the blush, it just looks so good. I wanted to use this one 10 times and I reached that goal finally. It feels so good. So you can see I focused my brush in this area and or my finger. Sometimes I would just tap my finger and like press it on like this kind of a thing. And I just love the way that it looks. It's so pretty, but that will be going back into my collection. So 2 rollouts, thankfully. Then we have Madeleine Albright. It took me a long time to have a voice, and now that I have one, I'm not going to be silent. A product wanting to be noticed in your collection. And I decided to go with a Makeup Geek eyeshadow that I haven't even touched it in this entire project. And that is this one right here, which is Black Light. And it's beautiful, but it's so old, and I can feel like bumpies and bits in it that I just don't grab for it. So I might try to get a couple uses, but I think that's something I may declutter at the end of the project or maybe the end of the year. I don't know. But that one, yeah, no uses at all. And then for Harriet Tubman, a Balm black-owned makeup brand, I decided to go back with Shine by SD because they are like one of my very favorite indie brands. And I went in with the eyeshadow Keeping It Real, which is a blue color. So I have to go to my palette that I made that is supposed to resemble the Beauty Bay Book of Magic, and it's this eyeshadow right here, and I haven't used it except for once in this project, so I need to grab it. It's so beautiful. It actually has a dip going, and I'm like, I could literally use that more and get like to pan, but yeah, just one use, which is so sad. For Serena Williams, I don't like to lose at anything, yet I've grown not from victories but setbacks. A product that you used to hate but learned to love. So I went with the Pat McGrath palette in Utopian Dreams because I hated the price tag. But I got it on a sale, so it wasn't that bad. I learned to love it. And I absolutely love the eyeshadow palette. Every time I wear this, I get such compliments on my looks. And it's like bougie basic. It's like a bougie version of a basic palette. But it's just like that level up that just gives you that shine and shimmer with those gorgeous, stunning matte shades. I really love the formula, but I'm not going to be a collector. I'm not going to buy every single palette from her. I think I have like 5, but one is like a tiny one. And that's more than enough for me right now. I would love more. Don't get me wrong. I would love more, but too bougie for me right now. I have to wait until I'm really comfortable with my collection, know that I don't need every single thing that comes out, and then see what is quality that I'm missing in my collection, like a hole in my collection. But for now, I'm really good. So I only have 1 use and I want to use that 5 times. I actually really need to grab that more. And I'm thinking April will probably be the month that I get those last 4 uses. I think it'll be really easy for me to get the 4 for April, and I can wear it for work. And I think I'm probably, if I start using it, I'm going to want to use it more than just the 4 extra times I need. So we'll see how that goes. But there's only 1 item left for me to talk about, and that prompt is for Mary Curry. I am one of those who think, like Nobel, that humanity will draw more good than evil from new discoveries. A product that you have newly discovered. So I went with the Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy Drops because these were a really new product to me. I was using these from a little sample product and I fell in love with them right away. And I use them in my SPF. I use them in my foundation. It just feels so nice. Even my moisturizer, if I'm not using an SPF, which normally I am. But sometimes I'll mix all three of those together and just do my thing. But it's such a nice product. However, I've already talked about carcinogens and apparently some of those are in here. I don't know the legitimacy. Why can't I think of that word? I don't know if that is legit, but I don't know if I would repurchase. So I have another, I'll show you the one that I bought to try next, which is the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Liquid Bronzer. So I'm hoping that these are similar and that I can use that similar to this because these are so pricey. So if I can use that one, I think these are both 30 mils, which is how much is in a foundation as well. If I can get the Physicians Formula one on a discount, it's like a fraction of the cost of this. So currently it was at 13.19 grams and it is currently at 31.67. So we are coming down in weight. At the very beginning, it started off at 47.38 and it's gone down about anywhere between 2 and 3 grams, sometimes 4 in a month. So I would say 2 to 3 at most, but this is like something I use consistently and I do really enjoy it. I have to do a little more research before I decide I want to repurchase. But that is everything. You guys know I pulled everything in the beginning. So that is why I do not pull roll-ins, because I just get them down to whatever I can by the end of the project. And I brought items in that I knew was going to be a little harder for me to use and set goals that were a little harder. And even if I set hard goals, some of them I'm not even using and I hate that. So I need to figure this stuff out. Once I start getting things rolled out and it won't be as cluttered, I feel like I'll be a little calmer. But right now I have so much in my collection and life is taking me in a direction where I'm not always focused on makeup. I wear makeup quite often. I wear almost every single day, but face makeup not always, because I'm working out or I'm busy with life and I just don't have time to sit down and do my face. So unless I'm filming, even sometimes when I'm filming, I won't even have full face makeup on. So I really appreciate that you guys are understanding of that. Like, life does happen. This is not my career. I would love to have a YouTube career. I think that would be so fun, but this does not pay the bills. So, yeah, this is just something that I love to do, and I'm really grateful that you guys are here sharing this with me. I sincerely apologize for missing a couple of prompts in the beginning and having to go back and start over from that, but thank you so much for being understanding. I have my kid in here with me, and I'm trying to keep him busy with food, so I gave him lunch and some snacks. Like, he loves berries, like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. So I gave him that, and then also chopped up carrots because he loves carrots too. Everything's fresh, so I gave him all that. I gave him some fries. I gave him a full thing of water, and he's watching a show and playing with toys. So I don't know why I'm like on edge, expecting him to like show up in the video. I hope he did not. I'm trying really hard to have him like not make appearances in the videos, but I don't want him leaving the room. Like, I want him to be welcome in here with me. But yeah, you guys know the drill. Thank you so much. Go please check out Kim, Ruth, and Cece. Ruth and Cece are a little quieter lately. I really miss their faces. I hope they're doing well. I really miss them. And Kim, you know you're my girl. So thank you guys so much. Please check them out. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.